Hi, my name is Shao Kai Tseng, and I'm going to be one of the plenary speakers at the inaugural global conference at the Cambridge Center for Chinese Theology in September this year. And the title of my talk is going to be Communion of Differences, Challenges of Unity and Diversity in Chinese Ecclesiology. So the question of unity and diversity is a perennial one in the body of Christ. Religious conflicts, as well as reconciliation in church history, have proved to be a significant impetus pushing the development of Christian doctrines, not least the doctrine of the church, or ecclesiology. The English Civil War, for example, and the call for religious toleration in the 17th century have turned out to be definitive not only of British Christian identity, but also of modern British identity. The 30 Years' War and the reconciliation afterwards in continental Europe constitute another example of how struggling with the question of unity and diversity in a particular context among Christians has come to shape the developments of not only Christian doctrine, but also church history. And in both these cases, we can see that the same set of questions have led to diverse reflections and historical consequences in different historical, geopolitical, and cultural contexts. The contemporary Chinese context is also unique in its own way. So in the upcoming lecture in Cambridge, I will share with you from my perspective as a Taiwanese Canadian theologian working in China some of my own reflections on the question of confessional and ecclesiastical unity and diversity in this Chinese context. My reflections are fundamentally guided by neo-Calvinistic convictions, which I draw primarily from Herman Bavinck. But then I will also draw on the Catholic theologian J.M.R.T. Yard to propose a basic ecclesiological trajectory in which the church is, in Yard's words, neither the abolition nor addition, but rather a communion of differences in the body of Christ. I hope to see you in Cambridge.